Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Bruce, Dean of the Susanne M. Glasscock School of Continuing Studies at Rice University in Houston, Texas. As we reach the end of the year, we like to share stories of how our students, and by extension the Glasscock School, are impacting our community, moving beyond numbers to the actual stories. Stories of teachers, veterans, career changers, lifelong learners, and nonprofit advocates. The problem solvers and progress seekers that make Houston such an incredible place to call home. This year is unlike previous years, however, with so much of our work and our community being affected by COVID-19. With this in mind, we'd like to talk to you specifically about how the Glasscock School has sought to make a difference during these challenging times. How we've weathered the impact as a school and how we've done our best to equip our community to continue making their impact no matter the circumstance. To help do that, I've enlisted some of the team here at the Glasscock School. And much like you've grown accustomed to, we're connecting with them online. Syra, why don't you start us off and tell us about the transition from in-person to online courses back in March?
Thanks, Rob. Hello, I'm Syra Cooper. I'm the Digital Learning, IT and Operations Director here at the Glasscock School. As the nature of the pandemic began to unfold early this year, it became quickly apparent that we had a large job on our hands with a short amount of time to accomplish it. It was imperative that we move our classes online for two reasons. First, we serve a diverse student body, many of whom are considered the most vulnerable population. And secondly, many of our students are pursuing career advancement goals. Moving courses online is necessary so our students can stay on target with their goals, moving themselves and our city forward, even as so much of the world seems to have stopped. This spring, in a matter of weeks, we moved 135 credit and non-credit courses online. As the virus continued to progress, we formulated and executed a plan for an entirely remote fall semester, not only providing courses online, but engaging our staff of instructional designers to reimagine traditional face-to-face courses as true online learning experiences. Moving our courses online was a critical first step, but our efforts went beyond that as we expanded offerings and opportunities in the light of the pandemic. Kathy, can you talk a little about OpenRice?
Absolutely. Thanks, Syra. Hello, I'm Kathy Maris. I serve as the Glasscock School's Assistant Dean for Community Learning and Engagement. As Syra discussed, moving our existing courses online was a critical first step. We also knew that our community urgently needed help making sense of the pandemic. In the first week the school began operating remotely, we started developing new collaborative programs examining COVID-19 and its impact. Finding reliable, trusted information can be a challenge in the best of times, but it's particularly an issue in a period of so much uncertainty and conflicting guidance. As a bridge between Rice University and our community, we felt a real obligation at the Glasscock School to provide timely, evidence-based information regarding the pandemic. Accordingly, we created Open Rice, a free webinar series inviting our community to receive and exchange insights with Rice faculty and other experts. Reflecting the breadth of Glasscock's programs, Open Rice webinars explore the pandemic's impact on all areas of life, from learning and leading in crisis to sustaining physical and emotional health, to the future of cities and society. Open Rice has also explored such current and emerging topics as racial and economic inequities, political polarization, financial upheavals, severe weather, and more. To date, we have offered more than 50 Open Rice sessions with more than 7,000 participants. These numbers illustrate the great needs that exist for trusted, timely information and thoughtful community engagement, needs that we are so honored to help fill. While Open Rice represents our effort to help our community broadly, this year also brought some very specific challenges. David, can you tell us about the Glasscock School's efforts to serve our professional and nonprofit communities?
I'd be happy to, Kathy. Hi, I'm David Vassar, Assistant Dean of Professional and Corporate Programs at the Glasscock School. This year has brought its share of difficulty for our professional community, both for business owners and working professionals. This spring, we partnered with the ION to provide education and insight to small business owners, helping them to return to normal operations and to recover from closures. The Back in Business Initiatives provides low-cost online short courses and one-on-one consulting for local business owners. This program was followed by our Back to Work initiative, which offers 5 innovative reduced-cost workshops to prepare professionals for career transitions or for re-entering the workforce. We are so grateful for our instructors who either donated their time or offered it at reduced rates in order for us to bring these programs to our community at the lowest possible cost. In addition to these new programs, we also offered substantial discounts in 2020 for our professional and nonprofit management courses, and many of these discounts will continue into 2021. As Houston has learned through other challenging times, we only make it through by helping each other, and we want to do our part. Of course, this desire extends beyond our professional community too. Jennifer, can you tell us about how our education initiatives have contributed this year?
Sure. Hi, I'm Jennifer Gelati, and I serve as the Glasscock School's Senior Associate Dean, directing all of our pre-K to 12 education programs. Each year, hundreds of thousands of teachers from across the country engage in professional development, improving their knowledge and skills to better educate their students, our nation's future. As the pandemic took hold, many of these opportunities were canceled across the country. In partnership with the College Board, the Glasscock School was able to offer advanced placement professional development entirely online, serving 2,154 teachers this past summer. This quick pivot to an online summer institute ensured that these teachers were able to receive this critical content and pedagogy training. For every teacher we train, they are, in turn, annually impacting approximately 150 students. Knowing the challenges teachers face during this ongoing pandemic and knowing the impact they have on our communities made this a top priority for the Glasscock School, and an effort we're incredibly proud to be a part of.
Thanks, team. We're very proud of what we have accomplished together this year. I'm deeply grateful to our staff, instructors, advisory board, and donors for helping to make all of this possible. And equally, if not more, I'm both thankful and in awe of our students. This year has certainly been a different and challenging one, but what hasn't changed is the impact our students continue to have through their pursuits to be better. Better for themselves, better for their families, and better for our community. And because of their example, we will continue to strive to be better for them.